Hi, it's Thursday night, the 10th of December, and day 344 of my journey to business alignment. And today's Living the Dream experience was certainly one that was a big piece of my dream coming into the world of the physical through the portal of my mind. It was my second hour of onboarding Zoom calls. I'll talk about here in just a minute. My power statement this morning said, I will start and finish the next tasks that are at the top of my Ontoport list of to-dos for today. And once I check that one off, I'll go to the next task in line at the top, and I'll continue doing this one at a time until I'm either done with the list or until I run out of time for the day. So here's what I had at my to-do list are right here. You can see there are three, got them done. The highlighted ones are done. I want to show you right here the Ontoport pages ones. My goodness. And all of these are all checked off. Oh, goodness. So great to get these done. Man, oh man, my most important task for today was to have my second hour of onboarding Zoom call with an Ontoport expert. He was going to help me with the last tough integrations, which the last ones that I have left on my list was to get all my product landing page set up so that one can watch them and one can't watch them that hasn't paid for them. In other words, I want to protect those videos so that only those that pay for their lessons can come in as members of the Living the Dream coaching community. That's number one. My fun task for today was to, once I get that call and experience that, I then was going to go in and start doing the edits on all those products. Enjoy these lessons, thank you pop-up pages. I'm going to have him help me with one or two, and then I can do the rest. And that way the tech will show me how to do it right. I'll have a Zoom video to watch, and I can go on and do that. And my most exciting task for today was to get started on doing the thank you pages emails with the right links in them. In other words, I know the link I had temporarily put in there as a placeholder. Now when they receive the welcome aboard and when they receive the order page, when they've ordered a product, they receive an email saying thanks. It'll have a link that they can click on. And where's it going to go? I'm going to get that all set up today as well through that onboarding call. These three tasks are a few of the last onboarding OP integrations that I have left to do. Anyway, it's exciting. That list is so small now. So let's go ahead and review the end of the day success routine questions that I do every night. Get honest with yourself, Marty. What didn't go well today, or what could you have done better? What can I do better? What did I do well, and what am I grateful for? That's the end of the day success routine. Did you wake up early and start strong? Check. Did you start your morning with power? Cold blast of cold water on my face, and went to the bathroom, brushed my teeth, made the bed, went downstairs and start reading the win the morning, win the day routine. Were you productive throughout your day? You just saw those things water up and those Ontoport pages done. Did you get the most important things done today? Yes, yes, yes. Did you move your goals forward? New pieces through the portal of my mind and through my actions into the world of the physical that were manifested. Did you move your goals forward? Yes. Did you show up as the person you wanted to do? I was convicted to show up as the person that would serve this goal, to get it done and keep working on it till it's done. What about your personal time with Kathleen? Well, she was present for me. I was present for her. It was a great Thursday night. A lot of new, fun little Hallmark little videos we watched tonight together after dinner. It was so relaxing, so fun. It took me away from all of this, and I just enjoyed the night with her. And then I'm now up here tired, ready to go to bed, but I'm doing this. Next are my end of the day success routine accountability questions. Were you honest with yourself about today's task, Marty? In other words, did you keep your promises that you made to yourself this morning? Well, the first thing I did when I got up to my office this morning was to do my work day schedule. This one right here. I go through that, and I do that schedule, and I listen to my Success Pillbox music, and I read the Success Pillbox, which is this right here. I do that all the time. Every morning starts my day, and then I look and take out my to-do list that I wrote down last night and look at the prioritization. Then I start on that first task. That's what I promised that I would do first thing this morning, and that's what I did. So I kept my promise I made to myself. It feels great. Bam, done. Way to go, Marty. Good job. The next question is, what movies did you watch during your mindfulness time today, Marty? Did you make time for them, and were there any new instant replay movies that your two amigos called up onto the screen of your mind today? And if so, what were they? Well, besides my must-see TV favorite 5 movies, I imagine an instant pre-play movie of someone ordering a product, And going through all those steps, I know the steps are like clockwork in my brain. And they go through those steps, and I was watching them land on that video step lesson video, clicking on it and watching it. They left afterwards and closed out their site. Then I saw them coming back later to watch it again. And because they had the link in their email, they could click on it, and it took them back to that Enjoy page that they had to click on that button. And if somebody doesn't and is not a member and didn't pay for it, Ontaport showed me how to get this. They click that button and it comes up to ordering. And if they don't want to order, then they can't get in to see it. If they ordered it, they click on it, it takes them through that they can watch it. It's so exciting. That made me feel so great to know that that's what's going to happen. My next question says, what's the one thing that would make all the difference going forward? What one thing can I do better tomorrow? Even if the day goes sideways, getting it done, I'd still feel like a success and that I accomplished something great. What would that be? Well, again, staying focused on finishing the remaining Ontaport task is the most important things for me to do every day, and I'm not going to get distracted, period. So again, here's my power statement for tomorrow. I will start and finish the next task that's at the top of my Ontaport to-do list for today, and once again, I'll check that one off when it's done, and I'll go on to the next task right under it at the top, and I'll continue doing this one at a time until they are all done, or until I run out of time for the day. The next question for my end of the day success routine is to ask myself, were there any mistakes or failures that you may have made today that I can turn into a tool of success going forward? Well, because the onboarding call went so long today, it was exciting, by the way, I just decided to wait for the email with all the links to the Zoom videos and the things that he went over, and his name's Edwin, that he did for me, and I was going to go through those steps once I have them in my email so I can watch them again and then follow step by step. So I just focused on a few other lesser tasks that I had on that additional task list you saw me scribble up, and I had those to do, and so I worked on those. So again, no failures or mistakes today. So great. The next question is, what's your biggest success today, Marty? In other words, what did you do well today? Well, my biggest success today was having that onboarding second hour call with Edwin. I was prepared. I went right through the questions. I told him exactly what I wanted. I sent him the link so he could understand exactly what was needed. He was fantastic. I can't wait until he sends me that email. It didn't come this evening, so I suspect it'll be tomorrow. At least I'm hoping that I'll have the links to the videos that he recorded for me that will show me how to do those same tasks on all the rest of those pages that he did on the first two. He did 2 of the 13, so I'm excited about the 11 I still have to do. I just am excited. So it was a great thing. I felt that was a successful achievement today. My next end of the day success routine question asked me to rate my day's effort. I decided to give today's effort a 9. I worked at the speed of 9 all day, but because Edwin didn't send me that email yet, I wasn't able to go on into Ontaport and do the rest of those Enjoy Your Lesson pop-up setup pages and things. And I just ran out of time. I felt bad, so I dinged the day by 1. But when I get it tomorrow, it's going to be fantastic because I'm going to get after it. Okay, I want to end the day strong. Here's what I'm grateful for today. I'm grateful for the principle that says when developing your 4 main goals each year, it's important that you develop strong enough reasons to achieve them. End quote. That's a fact. These 4 main goals should absolutely excite and inspire you, and that's because they have sound, compelling reasons behind them. How would you feel if in 1 year you had mastered them all? How would you feel about yourself? How would you feel about your life? Now, going forward, make sure that you review these 4 goals daily. Put them where you'll see them every day, either in your journal, on your desk at your office, or over your bathroom mirror while you're shaving or doing makeup, or both. Just kidding. Make your goals up with a solid commitment backed up by personal accountability. I just did that, didn't I? And you'll experience constant, never-ending improvement in all 4 areas. Doing this, you're sure to make some daily progress every day. Now, make the decision to begin and follow through on your goals, starting now, immediately. These principles lead to the next thing I'm grateful for, which is the law of the plus factor, which says once you have set your compelling goals and have clear-cut reasons for their achievement, your plus factor will become sensitized as you consistently review your goals and reasons, and it will help you attract any resources needed to move towards the achievement of your clearly defined goals. That's part of the law of attraction. To assure the absolute attainment of our goals, we must condition our nervous system, our neural pathways, or what I call our mapping, in advance to feel the pleasure they will surely bring. This is where going to the movies is so powerful. It's where it comes in. In other words, at least twice a day, we must rehearse, instant pre-play movies, and emotionally enjoy the experience of achieving each one of our most valued goals. Each time we do this, we will create more emotional joy as we see, feel, and hear ourselves living our dream as if it was already happening now. Our vision is having all those goals and enjoying them and feeling the joy as though we're living it right now in the here and now. That's the power of going to the movies. That's why I talk about it all the time. And that leads me to the next thing I'm grateful for. I'm grateful for Jack Canfield, who said, seeing the goal as already complete in our mind's eye is a core technique used by the world's most successful people. It's just not Marty Braden. It's just not the people I'm coaching. It's the most successful people in the world. I teach that visualization is effective because it harnesses the power of both our subconscious mind and our vibrational mind, which releases our plus factor, which lives within each of us. The human brain is the most powerful tool that we can use and that we possibly possess, but we have to learn how to use it properly. When we continuously focus on our goals and keep going to the movies, like I say, this habit will create a neural pathway, new mapping between where we are and where we want to go. Because of this intense conditioning, we find ourselves feeling a sense of absolute certainty that we'll achieve our desires. And this certainty will translate into a quality of action that ensures our success. I talked about this just a moment ago. My success vitamin that I read each morning, it says, my favorite quote, the law of habits is good news for those of us who want to change our habits and therefore our lives. My favorite word is mini habits. My favorite thought says mapping, or our neural connections, which I just talked about, weaken and actually atrophy physically over time when you interrupt those patterns of using old pathways or mapping for a long enough period of time. We just need to stop, change it into a new one, and when we do and think the new one, the old one's atrophy. That's the power. And one of my favorite motivational songs is the Fight Song, and my favorite success law is the law of manifestation. I read that every morning for a month, and then I write up a new one. Our confidence will allow us to attract the appropriate coaches and role models who will guide us in taking the most effective actions for producing results quickly, rather than the traditional trial and error method that can take decades or more and maybe never even bring about what we want. So please, don't wait another day to begin this process. Start it today, right now. Anyway, I think I'm going to leave it there for tonight. Of course, you'll know I'll be right back here at my laptop doing my video journal entry, sharing my feelings, and hopefully it's beneficial to you because it sure is beneficial to me. But until then, I wish you continued success. Good night.